Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana. I am a bikini athlete. I have competed in 5 shows and I am just finishing up my 2nd season, so I am now going into my 2nd improvement season. In future videos, I'll be likely talking about my reverse journey, so I just wanted to make a quick little video about what that process is and also give you 5 tips on how to deal with post-show. So what is reverse dieting and why do people talk about it? Reverse dieting is a process that after a dieting phase, you are slowly bringing up calories and slowly decreasing cardio to find more of a better life balance and also just bring your food up so that you're eating more and giving your body a break. By slowly increasing your calories and decreasing cardio, this strategy is utilized to reduce the amount of fat gained or the speed at which you're regaining fat. After a dieting phase, the body, especially a competition prep, the body likely needs to put on some more body fat to regain hormones and just regular body functions. The body is in a super sensitive spot, so it's very easy to put on fat at a quick pace. Sometimes people might also talk about recovery diets. This is when calories aren't brought up as slowly. They might just be brought up to your assumed maintenance after a dieting phase or competition prep. This is typically for people who have had to undergo a very extreme diet process and their hormones may be out of whack. They may have lost their cycle, so by bringing up food quicker or more quickly, it's hoping that your hormones will be able to regain balance more quickly. When you're doing a reverse versus recovery, since you're not going up to maintenance as quickly, this does prolong the dieting phase and the diet fatigue because the body's still not consuming enough calories. This is something to keep in mind, this additional diet fatigue, as you're evaluating whether to use a recovery or a reverse approach. Both strategies will involve decreasing output and letting the body rest and recover, and they both require an incredible amount of discipline. In the post-show or post-dieting phase, hunger signaling can be off. Your ghrelin levels, which are your hunger hormones, will be elevated. You might be introducing new foods, so the body's just trying to figure out what the heck it's even doing. You might be bloaty or holding on to water, and that's okay, that's completely normal. So now that we have a little bit of a foundation of what recovery or reverse dieting is, what do we need to do about it? In the post-show phase, it can be really tough to watch your physique go from super shredded, having all these lines, to becoming softer as you're working on being able to eat more foods, eat different foods, and regain hormone function. My first tip for you is to enlist in your support system. Turn to those people who were helpful to you during this dieting phase and ask them to help keep you on track. Communicate with them and make sure that they know that just because you're not in prep anymore doesn't mean that you can just go balls to the walls, eat whatever, because then that's when we put on unnecessary, unwanted fat. You should still be keeping track of the foods that you're eating, being in communication with your coach and making sure you're following a plan, because your body is super sensitive and you should treat it with the respect it deserves. You just went through such a grueling prep, you put in so much effort. You just need a few more weeks of discipline to get your body to a more regulated state. As I mentioned, you are going to see your body change in this next phase, and if you experience body dysmorphia, that's okay, you're not alone. So my second tip here, in addition to enlisting in the support system that you have around you, try to find a community online. There's lots of people who are competing at the same time, going through the same post-show feelings as you. So try to find others who are also in their reverse or improvement phase so that you guys can just lean on each other. It's nice to have people who understand what you're going through. For myself, I found a friend on Reddit my first season. Her name is Jeanette. I've mentioned her a few times. She lives in Chicago, and we've just been chatting since November 2022, so almost 2 years now. And next month I'm actually taking a trip to Chicago with my sister, and I'm gonna finally be able to meet her. So she was integral in my improvement season and reverse phase. We were both going through the same feelings, the same journey together, so it was really nice to just have a friend who understood what I was going through and to help keep me accountable. In addition to finding a community, also use the resources at your disposal. Celeste Rains Turk is a great resource for the bodybuilding community. She has a few freebies, including a 7-day post-show blues program that you can find on her website, and also drop in the description below. So there's lots of resources available as you're going through these changes and experiencing post-show blues. You're not alone, and it's okay. When the days are hard and you feel like you're messing up, you feel like you're not on plan, and you're just not feeling great in your body, my third tip for you is to reflect and journal. Journal about what this entire prep process has taught you and what you're grateful for. You survived a prep, you have accomplished something that most people can't even fathom. They don't even let themselves dream of completing a prep. You have done it. You are so strong, and now you're allowing your body to recover and grow. It's time to improve your physique, your health, and your mental. My fourth tip for this phase is to set other goals. For months, you've had this physique goal, this stage goal, but now it's time to be able to refocus your energy elsewhere. Set strength goals like PRing on your shoulder press or improving your 5K time. The day after my show, I went and ran a 5K, and I was surprised myself. I actually ran the whole thing and didn't walk. I finished in 27 minutes and 29 seconds, so that's one of my goals, to be able to run another 5K and be able to improve on that time and not be incredibly sore for a week after. You can also set health goals like regaining your cycle or bringing your calories up to an X amount, or being able to implement free meals every week. Just having different freedoms and things to look forward to will be something to help get you through those hard days. You can also set activity goals, like finally going to that cooking class that you've been eyeing, or trying out Pilates and Jiu-Jitsu. Today I actually went to an intro Pilates class, and that really challenged my core. It was really hard. Now you have more time and more energy in your day, so go use it. Go do stuff. Go be outside. Do something fun. And for my fifth and final tip, don't compare yourself to others. I know it's easier said than done. I do it myself too. I made a few friends backstage at the shows this year, and now we follow each other on Instagram. So they're going through their reverse at the same time, and I just noticed today some people are still posting about the lines that they have, the pumps that they're getting, the foods that they're eating, and I just have to remind myself that I shouldn't compare myself to their reverse journey. They still have lines. Well, they started with more lines than I did anyway, so I can't compare myself when I wasn't even at the same place to start at. It's not fair to myself to compare my physique to theirs. Even if we did start at the same place, the same physique, every body is different. Every journey is different. I don't know if they lost their cycle, but I know that I lost my cycle. I have different priorities and goals for this next phase than they do. It's not fair or healthy to compare myself. If you need to unfollow people or mute accounts, go ahead, it's okay. Stop comparing yourself. You are doing so great. This is your journey. Don't take that away from yourself. That's just a little bit about recovery and reverse diets and how to handle the post-show phase. Remember, growth happens outside of your comfort zone. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see when I post next, and also comment below on what else would be helpful on your journey. I can't wait to share more of my reverse with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.